Hey, Tej here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on daily, we've had this trend line that I've mentioned quite a few times, and now we have confirmed that okay, we are broken this. This is again a sign that okay, we could have something ended up at these very tip tops here, which definitely can lead us towards completion of some of the counts here that we've had. This can be seen also on 4 hour, where we did break this lower trend line where we had these two converging trend lines on RSI, and this lower one did break. But let's go through the counts that we had, starting with the most unlikely, again with the bullish idea, saying that we have this as a 1-2, a 1-2 and another 1-2, possibly ending here, or this would be some kind of three-way pattern like so, coming down a bit more and then continuation upwards. Now what I don't like about this is because the higher time frame structures are showing that okay, RSI is topping up and we are breaking that structure downwards. Also in here we had a few different ideas on this structure here. We'll dig into that in a bit later, but let's go through these higher time frame structures first. But again, I don't like this as much because again, we have been broken down here, and it is possible that this is indeed a 1-2-1-2 setup. Now this is the completion of this WXY count, in which this would be a WXY. We're getting beyond the 0.618 here on this subminute or purple count, and the 0.618 of this ABC. However, again, this is very ugly as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it is valid. From there on out, we can have anything here coming down as this whole structure is done. So we would be looking either to create a connector here for this to continue higher, or this would be complete and we would be continuing down something larger time frame. Then we had this one in which we were looking for more downside. Now I've labeled this as a WXY again, and this was the A wave, and then we were looking for three-way structure here coming down back to around this let's see, where do we have it here, around this golden pocket or the 0.5. We're currently right around that 0.5. Golden pocket would be coming back to this marked area here, in which also taking out the previous lows, and that would be very nice to see. Whether it's going to be part of this structure here or not, we'll see. Again, we have a couple of different ideas on this structure over here. One of them is this currently that I'm showing you, a bit more bearish, but we'll dig into those in a bit. The other one that I want to share is again the diagonal idea that we had previously. Now I've just relabeled it without the higher time frame weird diagonal possibilities here, so you can see the clear picture. In this one we would have this as an A, B and C, in which we had 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This would be some kind of the WXY structure here, that was going to be some kind of a complex structure, at least for the mid part here. It definitely can be viewed as an ABC like so, and this middle squiggles here are some kind of complex structure. But yeah, similar here where we had that ugly ending diagonal here for this fifth wave. But yeah, let's dig into these lower time frame counts, starting with this one as we have it open. So overall, again, as we are thinking this as the pivot point here, we are thinking that okay, we have two opportunities here. As we see this as a 5-way move here, this can be a wave A or wave 1. I'll talk about the wave 1 scenario and the other count in just a moment. On this one, I'm looking at this as a possible A, then 3 waves back for that B wave, and then again another 1-2 setup. Why am I looking at this like so? We did have this as the lowest RSI here, creating a possible third here, fourth and fifth. As we were talking yesterday, I was expecting this to go up higher on Bitcoin, but it didn't. On Ethereum, we did get back up a bit higher. I took a short there instead of Bitcoin, and now I am in 4 short positions, and yeah, since then we did create this nice looking dump here. In this one I would label this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, coming towards this third of this last possible C wave, or this would be the third of third. So yeah, there's 2 different possibilities. We are getting closer and closer to the finishing of this possibility here of an ABC, and we should see a turnaround before the 1.618 of this ABC here overall. So again, that would be my guess at the moment. The other scenario is this one, pretty much the same, in which we have this as a wave 1, 2 and then 3 coming down. Why I almost prefer the ABC at the moment is just because I had that shown this channel that I just deleted conveniently, like so, is that, as you see, we are respecting this very well. This is just because we had this wave 1 very bearish, with quite a lot of force coming down. So this next structure here doesn't really have too much power to get through this channel, because if we are looking this as a 1-2 possibility, we generally want to see for a third wave to go through this base channel, in which again this would be base channel for this 1-2 here. At the moment we can also be drawing another trend channel here, like so, and this would need to be even more impulsive to the downside to get through this. So that's almost why I prefer the ABC at the moment. However, this is still very much a possibility. So at least we would be looking for 3, 4 and 5. That's my preference, and that would be again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 for the third. 3 way back and then 5 ways here. So that is the preference. At that point again we can still take out these current lows here, get back to the golden pocket basically of discounts. Yeah, that works fine. Even though if this is not going to be the right one, I might need to switch this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the ABC that we have on the other account, and then at that point I can't have this as a B. We would have to have this as a B, oh sorry, W, X and Y. But yeah, those are the 2 possibilities. When am I going to be preferring this count over the other is basically at the 1.618. If we are going to be looking like, okay, we are extending downwards even more than we currently are, looking at a bit higher time frames, and we would be taking out lows, more lows here on RSI as well, although at the moment we are already kind of low here on RSI, so this could reflect or tell us that, okay, we are kind of low on RSI already, and is there enough juice to pump us down more? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, again, still today I would be expecting us a bit small dump for that completion of this possible 3-way structure, oh sorry, 5-way structure, and then again 4 and 5 at least. Now there is one more scenario in this one in which we would downgrade this next structure over here, because this is again very short compared to the expectation of the wave 3. Expected value for wave 3 would be here at 1.618. Now, is it possible that this is indeed another 1-2 or like so? Yes, it is very possible. As long as we don't take over the 1-to-1 extension, this is still a very much of a possibility, creating a nested pattern of 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. This would be very bearish for everything basically. 3 nested patterns in such low time frame would be creating a massive dump. However, again, weekend is coming, and generally that is lower on volume and very sideways action. That would fit more of the idea that, okay, we're not going to be doing this extended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and then again 3 ways back, but instead we would be doing more towards like back here. So this would be very sideways if we want to have another 1-2 here. This would almost fit better if we did have this as the third wave coming down now, and then fourth wave taking a couple of days, and then 5 to create that larger ABC here. But again, we'll see how it turns out, and I'll be updating this tomorrow as well, and more on the Discord as well. But that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover today. If you made it this far in the video, I would appreciate the likes, link to my free Discord server in the description below, and for now I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video, bye bye.